All righty.
Where's your business on?
I'll get them just.
Yeah, I run now.
No worries. It's been a morning. So if you'll just take all the correspondence, all your contact information, so you have a contact, email address.
Great, that's amazing. Yes, we love efficiency.
Now, say your last name.
Brown, like in first.
Right. Okay.
Yes, first name is 316. And then when we go before the judge, I want to There you go. There you go.
In the brain.
Yes, yes.
So you can have a baby.
Talking about Kim. Can you listen to Kim?
It's my first name.
Oh, okay, okay.
And nobody inspired me. Taking you on here.
I don't know, but you do have the humor. Might be some places.
First name. Actually, that word is actually true.
That's why I used to use. No, because I used to say brown color, small. I'm not saying it in person, but small. Is he in the back somewhere?
Yeah, he's here.
I think we should talk to him first.
I don't really know what to tell. What are we gonna tell? Yeah, let's chat. We want to just chat with him for a second.
But then again, could you chat with him then? Because
If the judge no, we're not ready for bringing him. We just want to. Thank you.
when you bring it here, you get the topside of the hood, it's like a high elevation place. Trees, stuff frozen all the way back. You get the hills where nothing's frozen on the trees.
That's how I get an estimate. No, Gmail is much better. I can see that on my phone and I can get it in pretty quickly. Perfect. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. No, I know. I don't know where that would be. No, she should be off. Maybe.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let's get Mr. Ross in here, please, before we do anything. Good morning, Mr. Ross. So, most of the court staff already knows this. Mr. Trapp's wife is pregnant and was due in March, but her water broke last night, and she is currently at the hospital undergoing medical care right now. Mr. Trapp and his wife have a number of other children as well, so Mr. Trapp is taking care of his other children as well as helping take care of his wife, who's currently under medical care. Because of that, and the nature of the situation, we're going to recess for the day. We plan on being in a position to resume the trial on Tuesday. And just for the record, if I could have the two lawyers who are here on behalf of Mr. Trapp, if you would just stand up and each of you put your names on the record.
May it please the court. Morning, Your Honor. For the record, my name is Attorney Tyquise Brown. That is spelled Tiqueece, and then Brown like university. And I'm here on behalf of Attorney Jonathan Trapp, the attorney on record.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is William E. Collier III, Esquire, from Warren County Bar, and I'm here in place of Mr. Trapp today.
And Mr. Collier, just so it's clear on the record, you have been here the whole time. In my understanding, Mr. Collier, you have also been actively involved as a lawyer working on this case with Mr. Ross and Mr. Trapp. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been here since day one.
All right. In my understanding, both of you have had a discussion with Mr. Ross to let him know what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. That sounds good. All right. Given that, is there anything else that we need to put on the record before we bring our jury in?
Not for the state, Your Honor.
Anything for the defense?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, then let's go ahead and bring our jurors in, please. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go ahead and leave your notebooks in your notebook bags for just 1 second. Let me start by saying good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right. So, we've had a situation arise, actually started last night. Mr. Trapp has had a family medical emergency that he has had to attend to, and is something that requires his presence today. The state has been able to work with the witnesses and make sure they're going to be here Tuesday, ready to continue testimony. But what that means for us is that we are going to be breaking, well, now. So This is not unexpected. We were planning on having to go into next week, no matter what. This just means we're just going to push it off one more day. We're in great shape. Evidence is coming in very well and timely. I don't anticipate right now that this is going to cause any undue delay in the proceedings. What it does mean, though, is that I'm letting you roam free for almost one extra day. So I'm going to go over the rules again. I know you all know it, but having a long break away from the courtroom, some of these pressures are probably going to be a little bit higher than we would be on a normal afternoon or evening break. So first, remember, y'all are getting to know each other. If you want to hang out and watch the playoff games this weekend, since the Packers aren't in it, I don't know why anybody's watching, but if you still want to, you can go get together, hang out. Just remember, you can't talk about the case with each other yet. All right? Second, this is going to be really hard, but I have faith in all of you. You cannot talk to anybody else about the case and what is going on. Remember, that includes your loved ones, your family, your friends, that neighbor down the street that's always after you about what's going on. As we'll talk about in just a second, as you all know, there's been some publicity surrounding this particular trial, and people may come up to you and have questions about what they've seen or heard. Just telling you, you got to stop them before they get going, all right? Tell them you appreciate it, you love them, but you're being super mysterious, and you absolutely cannot comment or hear anything about the case from anybody else, all right? As soon as this case is over, I will release you from these rules, and to the extent you wish to talk about the matter, you can. But until then, just remember you're in that jury bubble. You're protected whether you are here in court with me or whether you're out there in your regular life. With that, again, don't let anybody talk to you or around you about the case. If folks start talking about the case, just excuse yourself or ask them to talk about something so much more interesting, like how are the Packers going to rebuild that team for next year? If you need some, highlights for that, let me know. I'll help you out. But just don't allow them to talk to you about anything that they know or think they know or may have heard or any of the crazy things that exist out there. All right? Leaves us number 3. Now that you have 4 whole days, I feel like there's some of you who are very interested in seeing if you still have encyclopedias at your house. I'm just saying, once again, stay away from all of that, all right? Do not Google anything about this case. Do not Google the names of the folks who've been here. Don't Google the attorneys, the witnesses, anything. Don't Google the law. Don't ask AI. As I mentioned before, I know it is terribly shocking, but on occasion, the internet gets it wrong. I promise again, what you need to hear and make your decision in this case, you're going to hear while you're here in the courtroom. And I will give you the law, specific law here in North Carolina that applies to these specific facts in the case that you heard in order for you to make your decision. And remember, we're relying on you to keep yourself fair and impartial. That is crucial for both sides. Let me see. Don't visit the scene of where this occurred. And I think lastly, please remember to keep your minds open. We're not through with the evidence yet, so you have not heard everything. You have not heard the arguments of counsel. And again, you have not heard the law I'm going to give you that you need to apply to the facts that you've heard in order to reach a decision. Did I miss anything? All right, excellent. Like I said, you guys are going to be experts at this long before I am. So what I'm going to have you do, if you all would leave your notebooks and things in your chairs, our bailiffs are going to secure them over the weekend. Do remember, we do not have court on Monday in observation of Martin Luther King Day. So we will not be back here in session until Tuesday at 9:30. Does anybody have any questions about that? All right. Again, with my sincere thanks for everything you all have already done, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Please stay safe. So if everybody else will please remain seated, we'll ask our jury will be excused for the day until Tuesday. All right, first, is there anything, either side, anything you wanted me to add before we let a jury escapes, or anything else you think they need to be told before we excuse them?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else that needs to be addressed before we recess till Tuesday?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
If you would please convey to Mr. Trapp, our prayers and our thoughts are with him and his family. As I mentioned to council, we will be in contact with each other on Monday to figure out where we're going to be on Tuesday, but I anticipate we will start again Tuesday at 9:30. Mr. Ross, everything make sense to you? All right, sounds good. All right, at this time then, we will be in recess until Tuesday at 9:30.
We'll be recessed till Tuesday, 9:30.
Thank you, Judge.
You good? Totally cute, okay. Nobody else has to stay. Really quickly, with the parties, I'm going to enter an order that this session, by order of law, will continue until next week or until such time as we conclude this trial. Any objections?
No, Your Honor.